What would be the limits of the funds? Can I on and off ramp 50,000? We'll just say that's
Oh wow!
USDC.
And it comes up in on screen as well. Yeah. So actually, that from an off ramp perspective, there are no limits. You can deposit as much USDC as you like. The thing that I would say is you have to wait, right? So you can set your limits to be, hey, I only want to receive $5 orders for my 50K, or I want to receive between 5 and 50K. It depends. And if you have a large amounts of money for 50K for off ramping, you're welcome to reach out to the team, and we never match. It's just important to say from a legal perspective, we never match users together, but we can look for users with coincidence of wants who could take the other side of that trade. And you use the peer platform in kind of like an OTC way. So it's a safe way to trade from fiat to crypto on large amounts as well. And that's something we can help you with. And from an on-ramp perspective, again, there's no limits. There are some limits to protect liquidity providers to start with. We have a reputation system. But there are no limits to how much you can on-ramp in a sense of, hey, if I have a good reputation, I can do 25K at a time. But you do need someone on the other side of that trade, right? So you need someone who's provided $25,000 of USDC liquidity for you to be able to on-ramp $25,000 in that way. So there are the limits are how much liquidity there is, and the size of those depositors.
So, okay. So let me just ask this because people want to know how do you make your slice of bread? What fee do you charge for this service? I think
right now we're, I would say, pre-revenue, which means we don't charge any on and off ramp, any on-ramp fees or off-ramp fees. There is a 0.5% swap on spread on bridges. Sorry, so 0.5% fee on bridging. So when you go from fiat to mainnet Ethereum, fiat to Bitcoin, fiat to Sol, there would be a 0.5% fee. And something we're looking at doing in the future, kind of from a revenue perspective and a sustainability perspective, so I can keep my job, is to charge a fee across kind of all platforms on an on-ramp. TBD on that one. For now, the only fee is on the swap. And obviously there's a spread, right? So if I'm selling my USDC at 1.02, the on-ramper's fee is that spread, right? So we never take money from our liquidity providers, but the liquidity providers will earn kind of like that 2% spread themselves. So that's something to note as well.
And so my question, and I broke up a little bit. I think it was internet on my side, so I do apologize if you did answer this. But so to facilitate really big fiat on and off ramp amounts, right? You need to have that counterparty. You need someone to match with. And this is where
never
I broke up.
You never match users. No, because that's what MSBs do and things like this. People with licenses, people with licenses match. We're all about users with coincidence of wants, Denny.
Right. So if you're going fiat to crypto, right? But I don't know how Relay works or anything like that. But with THORChain, we have automated market maker, right? So you can just I don't know. Can you not be the intermediary counterparty? Like if you
as a business, no. So Peer is a software company, and Peer.xyz from a legal and regulatory perspective is a bulletin board for users with coincidence of wants. Right, so we're just facilitating Kenton and Denny coming together, and one saying, "Hey, I have crypto, I want fiat," and the other saying, "Hey, I have fiat and I want crypto." From an automated market maker perspective, like I maybe you missed it, Denny, but we can help find people with a coincidence of want. So if you have large amounts of money, you're welcome to reach out to the team, and we can help find counterparties and see if there's anyone with a coincidence of wants. In sort of a white glove service for larger sizing. It's more OTC, like a safe OTC is what we would describe it, or ZK OTC if we look for some fancy wording.
I got you. Okay.